It is.
Oh, wow.
Now, know you, good mistress, have you ever seen the great ape? A great beast we do call an ape-ball gorilla and how they do walk. All right, let's sing, Mary. Well, do walk like that and we'll sing. Green around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. You know what she's suffering from. Doogie's like, yay, finally, plague! Top 5, here it is, the big one. Yes, she is suffering from the plague, the great mortality, the black death it is. Know you, my darling, what's your name? Tina. Mistress Tina, say hello.
Hello. Goodbye.
Good, you learned that so quickly. All right, now, yes, Mistress Tina is suffering from the plague. We call it the Black Death, the Great Mortality. Runs rampant through England several times, kills many of us, are wretched and foul. Know you she will suffer with the fever. Know you her temperament will change. Know you, yes, know you she will have great swelling. That's why she walks like that, because she will have swellings at the neck and under her arm and in her private areas that will cause her great pain and discomfort and cause her to walk now normally. So if you see that walk, you know someone is suffering from plague or had too much fun in the pub. Yeah, it's over there, all right. But know you that on average people who suffer from the plague, once they contracted, they're dead within 4 to 7 days. Yes, a vile disease. Know you that there is a very special doctor who is commissioned by the king himself to physic us and those who are suffering from the plague. Have you seen him? He is called a plague doctor with the beak. A very villainous looking fellow. Well, not as bad as that bloody butcher over there, but still villainous enough. He does wear a great robe about him that is made of leather and dipped in wax to protect him, protect his body. Breeches that do come up above his chest and very high boots to protect him while he administers to those who suffer from the plague. And most importantly of all, because we know disease comes in from the nose, he wears a great mask over his face with a very long cone-shaped nose. And inside that nose he stuffs it full of very heavy scented herbs to protect him from breathing in that foul putrefaction that's coming from him. So it keeps him safe. So he can come and he can administer her. Now know you, in 1543 when a person suffers from the plague doctor will come to them. He will administer his goodly examination of her and say, yes, my darling, I'm sorry, but you are dying from the plague. And then he will drag her to her home, and he will throw her in and lock the doors and paint a big red X on it. And the watchmen will stand outside until no one moves within, and then they will cart her away on the death cart, throw her into the pit, and burn her body. Yes? And then start over again. You're one of us to get the place. And close it down. Now, do you live in Rebel Grove? No. I didn't think so. I've never seen you here before. Now, because she does not live here, it would be far too far for us to go to throw her in her house and lock her in. Yes? We want to have fun here at fair. We don't want to waste our time going to her getting home and throwing her in. So what we have to protect all of you, I can't paint a red X on her, but I can give her a little linen so that you know when you see her to take another time. Yeah? I know, my darling, you can't walk with her anymore today. I'm sorry. I'm changed it all up for you. All right, now also, because we know she'll be gone within 4 to 7 days, there's not much time for her, is there? So what we need to do is, first of all, give you as much comfort as we possibly can before your time. First of all, we know that all people who are infected with the plague suffer with the fleas. They're not, they're terrible, right? These are all over them. But in 1543, to abate those fleas, we do use a piece of fur we call it a fleece. Very simple for us. And we do place it on our garment, and the fleas will go and eat the rotting flesh because they like that better. They do our flesh. All right, and then they will eat upon that, and they won't cause you so much discomfort. All right, so I'm going to give you a little flea. Now, if the fleas start to overly infest them, all right, what you do is you just whack it on them like that, and they'll all jump off with everyone else, and you've got a nice clean flea. All right, there you go. Now, also to give you comfort, I know not what your beliefs are. Hopefully, the same as King Henry. So that's why I'm going to give you this, just to make sure, all right? This is my prayer book. Yes, we don't want any heretics in Rebel Grove. So I have my prayer book from when I was a very young girl. I have learned all of these from my goodly mother, so I'm going to pass it on to you, my darling. If you can't read, I'm sure one of the gentlemen will be more than happy to recite it for you. And then also a little rosary for you to hold on. The beads are slippery, so when you get very nervous, it helps to roll them around in your hand. It helps to calm you down, all right? Now, after the 4 to 7 days, if she's still here, I'm very good at what I do. She prayed all her prayers. No, you have after 40 days, she still lives within that dwelling. Maybe the plague doctor will come back to her and he will say, "It is miraculous. You are one of the very few, if none, who have ever survived the plague in this time period." And what he will do to her is he will hand to her a white stick. Now this is a short white stick. It's usually about 2 feet, but they only give me so much room on the cart when I'm coming to pack my things, so I have to put it down the side, you know what I mean. So I'm going to give you the white stick, and she will carry the white stick, having survived the plague 40 days, for 40 more days. If after those 40 days, a total of 80 in total, if she is still alive after those 80 days, the plague doctor will come and examine her again and say, "You have been blessed by God, my darling, for none you survived this disease." And what he would do is he would take the stick away, and then he would give her what is called a certificate of health, all right? And then that will allow her to go back into business and to do her goodly duty and to serve her master as she could, because while she holds the stick, no one would have business with her. All right, so for 40 days, after surviving the first 40, still no one will help to support her or have business with her. Your own family will keep at a distance from you, my darling, because it's very rare for anyone to survive the plague of 15 to 43. So look at that, you've survived. I told you I was very good at what I do. Now I will tell you that you are welcome to go and see the barber surgeon. He's talking about lancing those postulations. I know me not. It only sounds dreadful to me. I can't imagine. I would say take it as it comes, my darling. Maybe God will have blessing on you. I wish to instill in all of you now you know what's out there. And now you know how not to acquire it. You stay away from that one, I'm telling you. Right there. Alright, so I encourage you all to indulge your humor. Just make as much trouble around here as you can before you leave the gate today. And if you come back to me crying of plague or Fred's pot or consumption, I'll have no sympathy for you, because I taught you all how not to acquire it. See? All right, well, you're all good and well, and I hope you stay that way before the end of the day, and I want to thank you for coming and spending your time and wanting to know how to visit yourself properly. God save you all. Gratitude.